Alright, so here we are for our review on Topic A, Lessons 1 through 8, and this is our 2-column notes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fill this out as you watch the video. So the first thing is, how do we show or make equivalent ratios? So we're thinking back to equivalence, right? And the thing we have to do is multiply by the same number. Okay, I'll just put the number sign to make it fit. Alright, or you can think about it as finding the value. Alright, so if we had the ratio 2 to 3, to make an equivalent ratio, we could multiply both of these numbers by 2, so we would have 4, 2, 6. Okay, so there's an example. This should be a 2. Alright, next one is, how do you simplify a ratio? So you remember, you set up as a fraction. And then you simplify. So if we had the ratio 2 to 8, we would write as a fraction 2 over 8. And then they're both even, so we can divide them both by 2. So to simplify, we would get 1 to 4. Alright. The next few parts here are about tape diagrams. So it says use a tape diagram or ratio to set up the problem. So we're not going to solve, we're just going to set it up. Okay, so use the ratio of cats to dogs is 7 to 2. So first, it says there are 10 dogs, and it asks us how many cats. Alright, so our tape diagram, we would have cats, and we would have dogs, and the ratio is 7 to 2, so cats would have 7 boxes, okay, and dogs would have 2. Alright, and it says there's 10 dogs, so that means we would circle dogs, and this would equal 10, and we would then have to divide by 2. Alright, if we set up the ratio, we're comparing cats, we are comparing dogs. So our empty proportion here, cats has 7, dogs has 2. Alright, and they told us there are 10 dogs, and we're looking for the number of cats. Alright, so that's the first example. Example 2 says there are 10 more cats, so again, we're going to draw the same tape diagram as above. We have cats, and we have dogs. Cats get 7 boxes. And dogs gets 2. Alright, now we've got the keyword more. Here I'm going to highlight that. Alright, so that means we have to draw in our line. So we would draw in our line for the more here. And then they told us that there are 10 more cats, so we circle all of these boxes. This would equal 10. Alright, if we did the ratio, they're asking us how many dogs, so that means dogs has to go on the side. And then we are looking at more, because that's the information that they gave us. So dogs again would get 7, right? And then how many more cats than dogs is 5. Right, this is from 7 minus 2. And they told us there are 10 more cats, so that goes on the bottom here, and we are looking for this one. Alright, and then there's two more examples here actually. So there are total, I'm going to highlight the word total, of 27 cats and dogs. So now we are drawing the same tape diagram again, comparing cats and dogs. Alright, 7 boxes on the top. Only 2 on the bottom. Alright, now they told us the total. Total means we are circling all of the boxes this time. And all of that equals 27. Alright, and if we were doing the proportion, they're looking for how many cats, so we have to put cats on the side. But now they gave us a total, so that's the other number we are going to use. So we draw in our blank proportion. Cats, we know there's 7. The total from up above would be 9, right? You get that from 7 plus 2. Alright, and they told us the total number, which is 27. We are looking for the number of cats. And one more example here. It says that there are 14 cats. How many dogs? So again, the same tape diagram, cats and dogs. And it'll be 7 boxes for cats, just like it was up above. Two for dogs. Alright, it says there's 14 cats, so that means this time we are circling just the cats. And this equals 14. And if we were doing the proportion, we would be comparing dogs and cats again, just like a normal one. So put in our blank one, we fill it in. Dogs, we know there's 2 from the original ratio, 7 for cats. They told us there are 14 cats and they asked us how many dogs, so that's what we're looking for. Alright, so make sure you've taken a look at this, and if you have any questions, go ahead and bring those into class tomorrow and we will go over them for our review day.